So I have just arrived in Vlorë, and wow, what a difference. Coming from Durrës. You can look around me. I don't know how well we're going to be able to see given the sun's still up a little bit. But wow, so clean. I mean, you notice how clean this is? I don't know if they just cleaned today or what, but everything is just spotless. You can look down at the beach. The beach is beautiful. It looks sandy. The people seem very happy. I don't see why they wouldn't be. It's like, I don't know, 68 degrees right now, I think. And it's towards the evening, and this is the end of October 30th. And just beautiful. Now, the news said it was going to rain, but I don't know. Last time it said that, it didn't. So I guess we'll just see. I just mentioned to this ice cream, Big Scoop behind me. I'll show you a little taste of it. I'm gonna make a video on it actually, because it's right next. I'm staying right back here somewhere. I do have a view both from my living room and from my bedroom of the sea here, and it's really nice. I have to say I'm pretty impressed, and I think I spent like $220 or something for the week. I'm sure that's off-season price, but wow, to be able to stay in a place this beautiful for $220 for a week. I mean, obviously if you stay by the month, which is what I usually do for places, it's going to be very affordable, probably $600 a month. If you're staying for a few months, if you're staying for a year, you'd probably drop that down to $400. But it might even be less than that. I am talking about these beachfront apartments. I think I'm on the 7th floor with an elevator with view of the sea. Anybody from California knows that's just insane. I mean, you can't even get an office for that much. So pretty impressed. Now that I'm here on the beach side, I am seeing there's a trash can here, which is nice. I am seeing some trash here and there. It's not too bad. But the streets and the sidewalk are pristine. And the traffic is not bad. Actually, I think it's far better than it was in Durrës, at least so far. But now we haven't gotten to the downtown yet. But you know, for the part that I was in was a similar distance from the downtown, and it was much more traffic. And although there wasn't a lot of trash on the streets, it seemed dirtier. And I don't exactly know why, and I guess you guys can kind of look at the ocean. The actual beach, I think, was cleaner, but yet it just feels cleaner here. It's kind of a weird thought. I don't know why. But I can see I'm in such a better mood being here already. And as I was leaving Durrës, I was thinking, wow, this place is really beautiful. And I was finding some decent restaurants that I enjoyed being at. And, I was starting to feel really good. But then I got here and I thought, wow, this is pretty nice. So I'm going to walk down to the downtown and we'll see how that looks. And this is kind of going to be my first impressions, because literally this is my virgin walk down the beach here, and not a lot of people. I would have to say, the place is rather striking. One of the things I notice already though, here we're in the shade now, because it's being blocked here by these buildings. But overall, we've got these palm trees and some trees here and there. But overall, unless you're under here where one of the restaurants or something, the sun has got to be beating down on you when it gets hot. I haven't experienced that, and I probably won't until at least next spring. But I'm guessing July, August, when it's hot here in the high season, and you're out here in the middle of this, it's got to be pretty hot. But some people are absolutely into that and love to be here in that heat. So I highly suggest it if that's what you like. I think probably April, May is going to be my favorite, or, you know, towards now. September, October. I really, really like this bike path here. It seems to run the length across, you know, where the ocean is, so you could just start way over at the other side. In fact, you could stay way over there if you kind of wanted the peaceful life, and then easily ride your bike downtown. This is something I'm really liking. Well, I'm back. So we reached the downtown, and I want to say, if you look around, it kind of, well, it kind of feels like a sleepy beach town. That's kind of big, actually, but for the amount of traffic and people walking around, it feels small, but you can see the apartments everywhere. But overall, it's really quite nice. Seems to be stores everywhere selling everything that you could possibly want. And some of it's tourist, but a lot of it is just your basics. Cell phones, natural foods, fashion, which, you know, they're big into. Lots of ice cream shops, which is nice. Not quite as many cafes downtown as I saw in Durrës or in Tirana. They're certainly here, but not nearly as many bars and cafes per square meter. But quite a charming little downtown. As we get down closer to the beach, it gets a bit more modern looking. Not to say that it's not modern looking here. I mean, it's kind of in the middle, I guess. And then if you look down the street here, you can see some of the buildings look a little older, a little dingy. But I'm, like I said, I'm impressed. I really did not expect such a difference between Vlorë and Durrës. I figured there would be a difference, but it's such a breath of fresh air. And I really feel bad saying that, because Durrës is not a bad place. In fact, I would honestly prefer to live there than I would in California right now. I say that, no question. And that's mainly because of the freedom and the price that you pay for what you get. I mean, I can live very comfortably in Durrës for, you know, my apartment being $400 for a very nice apartment in Durrës, right by the beach, where I could walk on the beach every day if I want to, which I would. Trying to get that in California, I mean, you're looking at least $3,000. So, and then everything about it is going to be more expensive. Your cell phone's going to be more expensive. Your food's more expensive. Just all your expenses. And then, you know, you have to have a car in most of California, and you've got all the expenses there as well. Here, I can really see you could, or even in Durrës, you could really get by with just walking if you wanted to. You could have a bicycle, a little motor scooter. Car would be great too, and I'm sure it wouldn't be nearly as expensive. Of course, everybody there seems to drive Mercedes, so I'm not really sure how much expenses come with a car. So I'm going to keep my first impressions of Vlorë quick because, hey, I'm done. I feel it's great. So let's see what happens next. All right. Love y'all.